Hello, my name is Rofnum, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XVI. If you recall, on the last episode, Clive finally got intimate with Jill. And that's pretty much where we left off. We're returning to the hideaway because they said they weren't ready for Odin yet. So they're going to return, get stronger, and then go face Odin, and then everything else.
Mid says Odin split the sea in two. She's always been partial to a tall tale.
Huh.
But there's tall, and then there's tall.
I struggle to believe it myself.
Yeah.
I see your uncle isn't with you.
He stayed with the Enterprise. After our brush with the Einherja, she was in urgent need of repair. And my uncle knows a shipwright in Randalar. We're to join him there when we're ready to sail for Ash.
You sure that's wise? Last I heard, the place was still overrun with Akashic.
Show me a city where that isn't true.
Yep.
Ultima's plague is spreading.
We're running out of time, aren't we? We've done our best to shore up that hideaway. I doubt a few planks will stop what's coming. Still, we'll keep at it. Every little helps, I suppose.
Yeah.
Let's hope so.
Okay. Across the Narrow. The power of ice. I would claim a portion of the icon Shiva's essence. Attuning to Shiva not only changes the elemental aspect of Clive's magic spells. Yeah, we know all that. Shiva's iconic feat Cold Snap can be used to swiftly move left, right, forward, or back to either dodge attacks or close on an enemy.
I should visit Joshua.
Sweet. Aye, sure.
Assuming Talia will allow it.
Huh. First things first. Nope, not you. Wait a second. How do you increase his pedigree? That's interesting. How do you Oh. Okay, I wanted to take a look. So there's one more, which it has to be Odin. 2, 4, 6, 7. Wait. Are there 7 or is there 8 icons? I'm not even sure anymore. Okay, let's take a look at this stuff. Right, so this is the dash. That's kind of cool. Oh, and it pulls them in. Launch multiple shards of ice that, upon striking lighter enemies, draw them toward Clive. Can be used in midair. Nice. This one is... Ooh! A colossal ice crystal that deals continuous damage to all enemies that become trapped inside it. Nice. Summon a winter storm that freezes enemies in place within a radius before dealing massive ice damage and knocking them back. I still need more ability points for that one. However, I'm not real impressed with that. I like this. And this. Okay. So we need a bunch more points. Is there anything else that I can use my points on at the moment? This. This. I mean, it is mastery. I won't be using... Ooh, sweet, I can get refunded. Okay, so if I refund these, because I won't be using them, and Ramu's stuff, I'm good with resetting as well. That'll give me hopefully what I need to really crank this stuff out. Master you. Master you. And that one as well. That's limit break. Should have really done that one. That one, that's mastered now. Why not? We'll go ahead and master this one as well. And then, as soon as we get a few more ability points, we'll master that one. Now, let's take a look. See, we do have several quests that we can do. Let's see. Oh, there's side quests all over the place. All over the place. Okay, well, let's continue on with the story. Well, actually, you've got something for me. But we'll continue on with the story for
I wasn't
now.
expecting you back so soon. Come to claim your just desserts?
Natalie reports an unexpected surplus of Dalamil's in Dalamil's stores, and, as a means of showing the town's gratitude for past assistance, has expressed her distinct wish that one Lord Underhill partake in their good fortune. Okay, cool. Why is it not letting me accept? Thank you.
All yours.
Man, it would not let me accept that. Ooh, 2,500 ability points.
Best of
That's
luck
enough
out
to...
there, Sid.
That's enough to upgrade this thing all the way. That's maxed out now. And we can do this. There's another thing that's maxed out. Giggity. Okay. So I wanted to... As much as I love these abilities, they take a long time to charge and everything. So I think I'm going to switch to Shiva and test her out a little bit. I do want to switch this stuff as well. Equipped complex ability combinations can be executed by something. Yeah, that's fine. When equipped, time slows before... Okay, I like that. Temporarily increases attack proficiency with each precision dodge. What else have we got? Increases Lionheart tonic duration by 30 seconds. Increases impulse. You know what? I think I'm good with what I've got right now equipped. Actually, let's check the bounty board as well. Nothing new. Okay. Let's go check on Joshua.
How are you feeling, Joshua?
Better than I was.
But not nearly as well as you should be. Your cuts and burns may have healed, but your body still bears the burden of every spell cast.
That's
And
true.
what would you have had me do? It was no ordinary foe we faced. It was the Warden of Darkness. Yet still, it was not enough. The king could have ended me at any moment, but instead chose to toy with me like a curl does a mouse.
You underestimate yourself.
Oh, it was crystal clear. Only one man established his dominance that day, and that man was Barnabas.
I mean, that's true.
I'm sorry, brother. That was ill-spoken. It's just... I have never felt so powerless. And when so many are looking to us for strength, perhaps... perhaps the prince feels the same.
Probably. The Crystalline Dominion. Nameless Slum. Well, they're mourning the loss of a bunch of people. Feeling any better yet?
What is this place?
Some little girl's house?
Don't move.
He's awake! He's awake! She's bringing him some water.
Here, it's fresh from the well.
You need to slow down, don't drink so fast.
Grandmother told me spirits sometimes get lost, and that the lanterns guide them to their proper place. I set one on the river for her when she passed away.
The fiend works from the shadows.
He does.
Was it you who guided my hand then, Ultima?
Pretty much.
No, not you. This is my doing, my fault, my sin to bear. And for it, I must atone.
Your hurts are healing nicely. It was my poultices that saw you well.
You make them.
And sell them, or try to. Earns me enough for bread, most days.
Forgive me. I have nothing to...
I know, but I couldn't just leave you lying there. You're going then?
Of course. I'm healed. Thanks to you and your poultices.
You could have been
Will
healed
you
in the
promise
hideaway.
to come
but-
back and visit?
What in the world?
Well, Phoenix, it would seem that I owe you my wings.
That red dot next to the moon. Did they ever say what that was? I don't
Perhaps
think they did.
he can find an answer. You will be returning to Waloed soon, I gather.
I see no reason to wait.
No,
Then neither do I.
I can think of a few, but I doubt they'll stop you. You will take your medicine.
Of course, Lady Daya.
Set on leaving already, are you?
How long will it take us to get back to Ash?
Dunno, about the same amount of time it took us to get here. Maybe less, if your uncle can find someone trustworthy to patch up the Enterprise. All depends on where we're putting into port, mind.
Ash.
Yes. It's not as if we can put ashore wherever we choose. We have to assume that the whole of Ash is hostile, and that we'll be attacked on sight.
So?
Then we must find a place they won't think to look. And I have an idea who might know of one.
The Professor! I'll go and tell you coming.
While you're plotting
Of
our
course.
course, I'll be in the shelves with your lawsman. I wish to pick his brains about Ultima.
Then I'll talk
Okay.
to Karen about supplies for the journey. They may not be easy to come by in Ash.
Yep, that's a good plan.
Your brother's body won't take much more of this recklessness. You know that, don't you?
I do.
Yes. But I'm not going to stop him from doing what he feels he needs to do. That would be, that'd be kind of messed up. Considering that I'm doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. I don't think I've stopped. Alright, so. We know what we're going to be doing, and we won't be back for quite a while, I'm assuming. So, let's get these side quests out of the way. We'll collect them all, and hopefully we can
Heard
get
the
some
bad
finished.
news then, did you?
What bad news?
About Dravost. Blackthorn's old haunt. With the forge and all that. Well, anyway, the mines just down the road from there are spewing out ether like no one's business.
Oh,
In
great.
the village?
Safe from the flood for now, but they've got other problems. Akashic. Every creature in the area is either turned, or on the way to turning, apparently. Zoltan and the others are living on borrowed time.
Fantastic.
They need help, and quick.
Huh?
Norris sent a few
I'll be
curse
on their way.
breakers to keep an eye on things, but there's only so much a couple of scouts can do. Except get eaten. If something ain't done soon, the old place will be overrun.
Not a problem. I'll
I
take
won't
care of
let
it.
that happen.
Didn't think you would.
Does Blackthorn know?
I thought it might be better if he didn't. He'd only do something stupid. You reckon we should tell him?
No. It's better this way.
Yeah, I kind of
Yeah,
agree with that.
well, I can't stand about knowing what's happening out there, so I'm off. I'll see you in Dravost.
Okay. See you there. Blacksmith's Blues 4. How many of these quests are there? I think there was... Yeah, up here. And then in my room. Hello, sir.
Ah, Sid. Just the man I was hoping to see. Did you have a mo?
Don't
Maybe.
tell me. You need more bomb ash.
Oh no, we still got plenty of that left. I'm working on bringing another one of the chief's designs to life. This time, it's a new smelter. It's got a reverberatory hood over the top for additional thermo amplification and a system of reciprocal recirculatory regenerators that let's just say it gets very blimmin' hot. A heck of a
Okay,
lot hotter than
that-
anything
yeah,
Blackthorn's
just
got in
go
his
with
forge,
that.
that's for certain. Only mithril engines get hotter, and you can't chuck ore in one of them and get metal out the other end. Trouble is,
Okay.
we won't be able to make out of any old rubbish neither. We need the good stuff. And I hear you once helped Helena get her hands on exactly that. Any chance you could help me too?
Good lord.
If it's for the good of the hideaway, I'd be happy to.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. I promise you.
So,
Uh-huh. I don't
exactly
trust
is
you.
this
You're kind of
good stuff
creepy.
you need me to find?
We've got a couple of examples here. Spherical echoes, we call them.
More fallen materials. So this smelter is similar to the mithril engine in more ways than one.
That's right. They're a bit like the thermal helms. Fallen ceramics deal with heat like nothing else, see? And what's more, they're directional, transferring heat from the inside to the outside. But these things, they're all outside. If we line the hood with them, they'll reflect the heat right back into the furnace. We've collected as many as we can, and I know where we can get the rest. Trouble is, they're all watched over by their bigger, uglier cousins.
So you
Okay.
want me to visit some ruins, destroy some echoes, and bring back the spheres they're guarding?
That's it in a nutshell, yeah. We're only 3 short, mind. And we know exactly where they are.
Okay.
There's one up Amber Way, in that ruin that they call Lost Plume. and another in the Silent South over in Dalmekia. Last one is in the ruins of Advent, which is in the Empire.
All right then. Wish me luck.
Will do. I'll be keeping all my fingers and toes crossed.
You're really creepy, you know that? Okay. No, just no.
With
Just no.
of Akashic.
Blackthorn!
So what do I owe the honor?
I want to use the forge.
Well, Sangfordian, do you?
Ice brand. Yes, please.
Not bad.
Yes,
if
thank
I do
you.
say so myself.
While reinforcing stuff. Already done that stuff. Okay, that's the best that you've got so far, which is... I like it. I like it.
Oh, what do you expect? Farmers are
Alright,
abandoning their
let's go
fields and
check out
traders
this
are
new quest in here. So let's see what our new trophy is. I don't remember what it was. The Oath. Hanged Man Signboard. And that's it so far. Okay, that's fine. Alright, let's hit up this quest here. Captain Dories. Sir, I and the other Cursebreakers have grown concerned regarding the well-being of our captain. Despite the apparent unrest her recent investigations have visited upon her, Lady Dories refuses all offers of assistance. If it is not too much trouble, I would ask that you please speak with the captain and learn what troubles her so deeply. Cole. Yep. I'm on it.
There's no way of knowing if Doris will confide in me.
Doris.
I can speak to her at least.
I think that's the only quest that's still in the... Still in the hideaway. So let's go talk to Doris. No, I'm not ready to talk to her yet.
Where are you?
Can I help you, Sid?
I'm looking for Doris.
Ah, okay.
Is she here?
I'm afraid not. She's at Martha's Rest on a job.
Okay.
My job, actually. When she heard what the mission was, she insisted on going herself. Alone.
Did she?
That's kind of weird.
What was the mission?
Following up on some new information. Once they'd settled in, the bearers you helped liberate in the Dragon's Eyrie were keen to talk about their imprisonment. And about their captor.
The slaver Cole's team were tracking when they were attacked by the Beastmen. I'll go and find her. She's at Martha's Rest, you say?
If she's not moved on already, yes. I hope everything's all right.
Why would Doris insist on going alone?
It's a good question.
Cole was right to be worried.
How do you split the sea, you reckon?
Alright. Now. Mappa. Wow, there's so many quests. Alright, well. Let's gather them all up. Let's just gather them all up and we'll move on from there. Are there 2 quests here? No. No. Okay. Theodore!
Ah, Clive. You'll be pleased to know that the negotiations are progressing well.
Good.
That is good news.
Yes. Our comrade in Randala has just sent word that the contract should be signed very soon. But I still have much and more to prepare. It's a huge undertaking moving this many bearers at once. You couldn't do me a quick favor, could you?
Sure. I can do whatever. Trading
What is it
places
this
too.
time? More wild beasts?
Nothing like that. I just need you to go over to the caravans and ask El how long we have until the bearers arrive. Find out exactly how much faster I need to get all these supplies moved.
All right. I'll go and ask.
Thanks,
That should be
Clive.
pretty easy.
I owe you one.
she should just be right over here, right? Wait. What in the world? Shouldn't she just be right over here? Yeah.
Don't blame yourself, El. This is their fault, not yours. I
What's
know,
going on?
But no buts about it, all right?
What happened?
Is something wrong?
Vonnie came to give me a message from our intermediary. The talks with the Republican army have fallen through. I've reached an agreement with the Silver Peak Consortium instead. Though prices have fallen of late, we deliberately offered above the going rate to try and deter other bidders. But the Consortium offered double what we did, and the army jumped at the chance.
Great.
You had no opportunity to make a counteroffer.
None at all.
That sounds suspicious.
We were so close.
El, what's happened? I saw Vonnie leaving. She didn't look happy.
And with good reason.
That sounds very suspicious to me.
But I thought we were the only ones the Fist were speaking to about the bearers. How did the Consortium even find out about this?
It's not so surprising. They have ears all over the Republic. This isn't over. The Consortium will have to sell these bearers eventually, and at the price they paid, buyers will be few and far between. I'm going to Randalar myself.
Alone? You sure that's wise?
Are you offering to be my bodyguard?
Yes.
How kind. Meet me at the checkpoint near the capital gates. I'll send an owl ahead and request a meeting. You go to Cashlock, Theo, and get everything ready. We've waited far too long as it is. Even if I fail to free these bearers...
The hilt of that sword looks weird.
Someone needs to prepare the place and keep any prowling beasts at bay.
Oh, and that's me, is it?
No, yes.
Well, it looks like I'm following orders till she gets back from meeting the Silver Peak Consortium, who've been doing their best to undermine our scheme. She'll never join them after this, surely. No, she said it herself. She still has plans for Cashlock, even if this one falls through. She means to stay with us, then. I can't say I'm not happy to hear it, but... Is this what she really wants?
You have to trust her.
You're right. It's what she wants now. And if Elle's off fighting for the cause, I should do my part too. So I bid you farewell and safe travels, my friend. I'll gather my men and leave for Cashlock. We'll make sure the place is well stocked and defended.
Good.
You go to Randalar and see if you can stop my sister biting the Consortium's heads off.
Nah.
She won't consider her prospects. Someone has to.
I'll do my best.
I don't feel like it.
All right. To Randalar, then. Better not keep Eloise waiting.
Alrighty, so that's another quest to get... Okay, what? That. That's actually not that far away. Alright, we'll finish this one up. Alright, Eloise.
I hope I didn't keep you waiting. Did you arrange to speak with the Consortium?
Here they are now.
You wish to consult with me?
I did. It's about the bearers you recently purchased from the Fist. We had all but finished making arrangements to buy them ourselves, and then you stepped into the fray.
You misunderstand. The Consortium had an interest in purchasing them from the very first. It was only our regard for you that kept us from bidding. But your hesitancy in accepting our offer to you suggested that the regard was not neutral. And so we resumed our business.
I did not hesitate. I am simply not inclined to make such decisions without first giving them due consideration. But what is done is done. Come then. How much do you want for them?
Alas, you are too late yet again. We rarely take on such unconventional merchandise without a purchaser in mind. The
I
bearers
think
belong
you're
to
full
him.
of crap.
Who is your buyer?
A trader from across the water. A most demanding fellow, if it's any consolation. He insisted the bearers be fed, dressed, even given their own bunks for the voyage over. That's what you get when you deal with continental types.
I wouldn't know.
Oh yes, the culture on the continent is quite different to ours. They pay good money for bearers not fit for the knacker's yard, and treat them like kings. But as long as they pay...
That does sound unusual. No matter then. If they've already left our shores, there's little that can be done. Allow me to withdraw my interest. And with it, my interest in joining your organization.
My associates will be sorry to hear that.
Something's not right here.
I'm sorry you weren't able to save them.
As am I. But I only have myself to blame. He was right, you see. The Silver Peak Consortium did intend to buy those bearers before I did. Their representative hinted at a possible purchase when he came to recruit me. I feigned interest in joining them in the hope he might be encouraged to tell me more. And he did just that. As soon as he left, I sent my own offer to Randalar.
So you never...
No. I entertained the Consortium's proposal solely so I could learn more about those bearers. But I was a fool to think they wouldn't find out. I knew exactly who I was dealing with.
You tried.
That's all that matters.
And if what he said was true, the bearers are to be well treated. Which is something, at least.
Yeah,
They deserved more. I wanted so badly to see them freed.
Eloise! Eloise! Word from Cashlock. The village is under attack. A pack of beasts have come down from the mountains, and there's a dragon at its head. Theo and the others are trying to hold them off as best they can, but the odds are against them. They need help, and fast.
Oh. Okay. I'm on it.
Thank you, Clive. I'll gather some men and join you there. Just... make sure he's safe.
Yeah. Okay. What's the fastest way to get to Mr. Tio? Looks like here. All right. Let's teleport to here.
Where's Theodore?
Upriver.
All right. Get out of the way.
That way to keep it from the village, but the whole area is flooded with ether.
That's not good. Pray makes it out in one piece.
I can do better than that. Torgal, with me.
I don't like the hilt of that sword. It looks like a needle. Oh, the blade and everything, but it's just, I don't like the hilt. It doesn't look functional. Maybe it is, maybe I'm wrong, but it just doesn't look like it. It looks like it would just be pushed out of your hands when you're swinging it. He's dead now, thank you. That's a lot of monsters for Theo to fight by himself.
These creatures have already turned.
Oops, nope. There we go. Takes care of all them. Where are you?
Don't waste any more time. I need to find Theodore before that dragon does.
Or find the dragon before it finds Theodore.
Looks like it's found me.
Works for me.
This thing's turned as well. This isn't going to be easy.
No, but it'll be easier than level 50, I thought. Whoa! Nope. That is got 4 bars now. There we go. There we go. Staggerify him and just wail on his face. That health is coming back rather quickly, actually. Ah. Whoa! Oh, jeez. Hey, hey! Stop it! Ah.
Over here! Over here!
Partial stagger. Whoa. Stop it. Ow. Gotcha. Enemy slain. Big bad dragon. Go boom.
Clive? Theodore, you had me worried for...
No.
We have to get you out of here. I think it might be a little too late for that. Bearer or no, there's only so much ether a man can take, and that Drake just wouldn't let me leave.
You have my thanks, Sid, for finishing what I could not. For keeping Elle's dream.
Theodore!
Dagnabbit.
Don't make me do this.
Stop it, Theo! Stop!
Stay back, Eloise! He's turned. And so will you! Theodore. Take care of my sister. Theodore.
What are you doing?
Goodbye, Elle.
You have to get you out of here because the Aether will turn you as well. It's bad enough we lose him, we can't lose you as well.
Thank you, Clive. I think I'll be all right now.
Well, if you need anything,
True bravery he showed. Leading the dragon away from the village like that. His first instinct was always to protect people. To put others' well-being before his own.
And now he's gone. Because I sent him to that place. Against his will.
It wasn't against his will. He was ready to do whatever it took to show you he could stand on his own. So that you would finally be free to live your own life.
To live my own life? He never could come to terms with the choice I made.
What exactly happened? You once told me Theo was the first bearer you ever helped.
We grew up in Canva. We were born to one of the great trading houses. And I was chosen to inherit the family business. I had my father's head for figures, you see. Theo did not.
He's more of a
While I studied the
meat
art of
shield.
commerce, he played at soldiers instead.
Makes
An
sense.
late bloomer. In more ways than one. For unlike most bearers, it wasn't until his 15th summer that his powers awakened. My parents tried to drive him out of the house and into the care of the constables.
Oh, that's nice.
But before they could, I took him into mine.
Theo told me something else. He clearly admired your devotion to the cause of freeing others like him from slavery. But he said you deserved a better life than this. He wanted to free you from what he called your bonds, just as you freed him from his.
I would be lying if I said I had not wondered from time to time how much easier my life might have been if I had allowed Theo to be taken and devoted myself to the family business instead.
But you wouldn't be you.
But I have never regretted the decision I made. Being with my brother meant more to me than tradition or reputation. I only had to look at him to remind myself of that night and the choice I made and the fact that I would make the same choice again in a heartbeat. He was never a burden. How could he even think that? If anything, I was the one who weighed him down.
You weren't, Eloise. He said it himself, that he had always been grateful to you for saving him, and that he wanted to repay you by letting you live the life you were denied. Neither you nor Theo weighed each other down. You loved one another. You did whatever was necessary to continue living your lives together, and you always would have.
You're right. All I ever wanted, all I ever did, it was so we could be together. Oh, Theo, why did you have to?
He was doing what he had to make sure your dreams stayed alive.
I know Theo wanted me to move on, but I'm staying here at the Crimson Caravans to continue our work. We can make a difference here. We can help people, save them. I need nothing more from life than that. So I'll carry on doing what we do, ensuring that goods, people, bearers get where they need to be, bringing smiles to people's faces, just like we always have.
Good.
And to Theo's, wherever he is. This is the life I have chosen. The life I will always choose.
I've made a choice of my own, to continue helping you however I can. Whenever you need it.
Thank you, Clive. Let's go on together then. For Theodore.
Sounds like a plan. Quest complete. Sadly, we lost Theodore. But it is what it is. He sacrificed himself to keep her dreams alive. and protect the people that they both cared about. Come here, Torkel. Good boy. Such a good boy. Such a good boy. Alright. We're going to end this one here. We were only able to do one of the side quests, but it was kind of a long one. Just everything in general was kind of long. The introductions to the quests and stuff. And, I mean, we could keep going, but this would turn into an extremely long video. And I'd just rather not do that. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel because it really helps my channel grow. And as always, keep your head up and keep moving forward. This is Ruffnum, signing off. Bye-bye!